Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Your girl Fisa here. I hope you're doing all well. So today I would like to talk about something that actually saved me twice. As you see the title, I told you that you are rich if, and these two gentlemen right there have saved me. But I actually wanted to start about talking about a story that I heard like 2 months ago. This is in French, unfortunately. The gentleman right here on your screen was interviewed and was asked if he was rich. He was asked if he feels rich. So this gentleman right here, name is Moulaye Taboure. He has a company called Africrea. Africrea is a sort of Amazon here in Africa. So before we get into all this, if you don't want to listen to the mini story that I have to say, you can just jump to the tab. I will actually put a timeline and you can jump to the tab line. But you should listen to this story anyway. So this man, Moulaye Taboure, actually has a company called Africrea. So Africrea is it's sort of Amazon sort of site where you can actually go and buy all of African art things being made. So if you are, Africa is like one of the biggest continents on the planet, so it's very difficult. So anybody can go there and post their product up and get it from Kenya to Senegal, from Senegal to France, because yes, you can actually buy stuff in and out of the continent. And he also does import-exports. So this gentleman was actually just a student. I believe he actually studied economy. And after that, he decided that he can actually build up this company. So he raised some funds. He even got some of the funds that he got from Alibaba to actually have this site, going on. And the company today is worth $16 million around. So obviously, he is in quite a good position in life. But when he was asked in this interview, do you feel rich, saying that you went from having sort of nothing and raising those funds? And he said, I'm only rich on paper. And he said, the reason that I'm saying that is the company is valued at 16 million. If tomorrow the company is gone, I don't consider myself rich because I don't even have enough aside to sustain my way of life for a year. And I smiled, and I'm going to tell you that watching not everything is great on YouTube, but you definitely find a lot of great things on YouTube. And I started a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, to watch a lot of things a lot of channels that has to do about finance, money, how to make it, how to save it, what to do, what side hustle you can do, and learning slowly and surely. And one of the best, if not the best advice that I got from YouTube, by the way, from different YouTubers, including these two, Graham Stephan, is have money aside for 3 months, 6 months, a year or plus. It is not because I had not put in money aside before, but when you actually don't know what's going on, you put like $10 here and be like, oh, I've saved $10. I'm just saying. But if you actually know that that is your aim in life, to make sure that cash, not in asset, that you have cash to be able to pay your rent, your utilities, water, electricity, cable, internet, car payment, monthly payment, mortgage, whatever it is. You have to have that money at least for 3 months. And when I had heard this, I was so shocked about it. I went and counted the money that I had in the bank and actually asked myself, can this actually make it for 3 months or 6 months or whatever? And I started actually putting money aside since then. I put money aside, unfortunately, on the 3rd of September 3rd, 2021. I was riding my bike, minding my business, literally. And a woman actually came and took my back wheel and broke my leg. She's an old lady who does not really have much, so they took me to the hospital. I had to be operated on. I still even have the screws and middle thing is in my leg. And voila. But in this country, we don't really work well. We do have insurance, but usually when somebody is in the wrong, the person just has to pay you back. And she couldn't actually pay me back. And obviously, I had to be operated. So because I had that money aside, I was not only able to pay for my operation to get my leg fixed and also pay for my bills while I was not working because I could not walk. So that actually saved me there. And when I actually got back on my feet, literally, I put back the money there, and it saved me twice. Because when the fire actually happened in the beginning of the year, I had money to pay for my bills. So every time my bills come, I'm not really stressed about, am I going to be able to pay my electricity? Am I able going to pay this? Because especially I went through depression, like bad. So you're not really working, you're not really focused, you're not really a lot of things. So at least you know that you don't have the pressure of making sure that you can pay for your daily things. You can still eat, you can still pay and have light in your house, and that's very important. So I just wanted to say that you have to be motivated enough to go out and look for YouTube channels that motivate you, that helps you be a better person with money, how to get money, how to put money, how to save money. All these things are very important. Usually, unfortunately, before we didn't have parents that could teach us how to, because my parents always told me when I was growing up, put money aside, but why? Where do you even invest in growing? I was born in Africa, so we don't really have stock markets here. So all of these things are stuff that you have to grow and learn. But if you're a new parent and if you're if you're in your 20s today, not only that you have to learn it, but you have to be able to actually teach somebody else on how to do this. And there's so many youngsters today, including Iman Gatsi and Jordan, our friend Jordan Welsh over there, that do a lot of that. These guys started from zero. I actually knew Jordan first. He's stalking me, like I paid him $1 at some point, and I'll talk about that in another video. But you see that these young gentlemen and a lot of young people today are doing way better than us. And I just want to say that always start, and the aim that you have to do, the first thing that you always have to do, make sure that you have enough money in the bank. I'm not saying in asset, because you never know. Most of people say if you have a house and you need money, you can go and get money from it. Well, you can lose a house. But have money, put it in a bank, put it in a couple of banks, because you never know. Have 2 bank accounts, put money here, put money there, because again, one of the bank might just, we know what happened in 2008. Some of the bank got lost. This year we had the Silicon Valley Bank, I think, that closed down. So it's always best to have your money in more than one bank account. And I'm going to say this again, have enough cash for the next year. If you can have more, have more. If you can't, but you at least have 3 months, have your 3 months. But it's absolutely important to actually have some money for those kind of things only. You never know what can happen to you, and you don't want to be in a bad place and still not know how you're going to eat, where you're going to sleep, where you're going to, if you don't want to not have the minimum. I think that's definitely one of the things. I am going to leave the links to Iman's channel and Jordan. I'm sure everybody knows the links of those, but go show the brothers some love. They do a lot of things. I listen to it religiously. Man is doing this thing. Man is having these videos of different paths that you can actually look at if you have different personality, different paths for different personalities. I'm even going to take the bridge test or something when I'm done with this video, because sometimes you actually have to still assess yourself and know where you are in life and go forward. So this is what I wanted to talk about in this video. If you like the video, do not forget to drop a like and subscribe. Why not? And tell me what you think also in the comment section. I will see you in the next one. Take care.